welcome to Deep Dive. This is Deepal, and I want to share a very simple but powerful perspective that I discovered during a visit to a nearby park with my 8-year-old daughter. And what surprised me was that this small moment taught me more about success and human behavior than many books I have ever read. Now, I often take my daughter to this park where she either rides a scooter or plays badminton with me or my wife. But this time it was different. While we were playing, a young boy of roughly the same age as she is approached us and politely asked, "Can I play with you?" And I said, "Okay, go ahead." And I handed him a racket, my racket. Now the boy started serving and hitting the shuttle, and very quickly it became clear that he was playing really well for his age. My daughter, on the other hand, does not practice badminton much and rarely plays at home, so she was missing many shots while the boy kept hitting them effortlessly. Now we spent about 30 minutes watching them play, and when it started getting dark, I said it was time to go home. So we packed up and drove back home. But I noticed my daughter was unusually quiet and upset during this entire ride. After asking her a few times, she finally admitted that she felt bad because the boy was playing much better than her, and she couldn't understand how this was even possible. She felt it was unfair, and as I already said, she was upset. Now, while they were playing, I had a brief casual conversation with this boy's mother, and we were talking about the sports. Um, and she just mentioned that the boy practices hitting the shuttle at home all the time. Excuse me. That's when it clicked. It wasn't any luck, it wasn't talent, it was practice. His hand eye coordination, reflexes, and confidence were simply better because he had spent more time doing the same thing over and over. Excuse me. And as I tried to explain this to my daughter, I realized something deeper. We adults behave the same way. We look at other people's success, skills, progress, and accomplishments, and we feel jealous, envious, sometimes even offended. We assume they are luckier. Their life is easier than ours, and they got better opportunities than we got. But we rarely flip the coin and look at the other side. We don't see their long nights, their repetition, their discomfort, their failures, sacrifices, and their discipline. We only see the final performance and not the years of silence preparation behind it. We compare ourselves with them. And then, when we see that they are better, they are stronger, they have more, and we start feeling bad about ourselves. And we feel like this is not fair to us. But the truth is completely the opposite. So that day, I made sure that my daughter understood this very important lesson in life. I explained to her in the best possible way I could, and this is what I tried to explain to her. Everyone has their own journey. Today, the boy is better at badminton, but if she practices consistently, she can become better too. The growth is not fixed, it is earned. There is no monopoly when it comes to growth. Instead of comparing ourselves with others, we should take an honest look at ourselves. We need to identify what we admire in others and work on developing those same qualities in our own way. And this is what I call maturity. We all need to develop. We need to stop behaving like children emotionally and start thinking like adults consciously. So, next time you see somebody doing better than you, take a pause. Remember this story. Reflect and ask yourself not why are they ahead of me, but what are they doing consistently that I am not. Because success will not come from luck or comparison, it will come from the time you invest, the focus you build, the sacrifice you make, and the work you are willing to repeat when no one is watching. And once you understand this, envy slowly turns into motivation, and comparison transforms into growth. I hope this story may lead you to some reflection and you will find some value from the story and the lesson I'm trying to teach you today. Thank you so much for listening, and I will see you in the next monologue. Goodbye.